Most men never figure this out, not because they aren't trying, because nobody ever told them the real reason women lose interest. It's not your looks, it's not money, and it's definitely not the perfect pickup line. Attraction is decided before you even speak, in the way you move, the way you hold eye contact, the way you carry yourself in a room. Women read these signals instantly, and right now, most men are sending the wrong ones without realizing it. This video will change that. You'll learn exactly how attraction is built, from your body language to your words to the moment you walk away, and stay until the end. Because the final principle is the one almost every man misses. Not because it's difficult, because most advice never goes deep enough to reach it. Let's begin. Signal 1. Your pace. Watch most men in a social situation. They're rushing, talking fast, laughing instantly, answering questions before the other person has even finished asking them. All of it sends the same message: nervous energy. And nervous energy kills attraction faster than almost anything else. Now watch what happens when you do the opposite. She says something interesting. You pause for half a second before responding. Not awkwardly, just calmly, like a man who has nowhere else he urgently needs to be. She asks what you do. Most men answer immediately, but a confident man takes a breath, looks at her, and answers steadily. The difference isn't the answer, it's the energy behind it. People who rush look like they need approval. People who pause look like they already have it. Slow everything down. Your speech, your movements, your reactions. It's one of the most powerful signals you can send, and it costs nothing. Signal 2. Your posture. Before you say a single word, your body has already spoken. Imagine two men standing in the same room. One is hunched slightly forward, looking down at his phone, arms tight to his body. The other stands relaxed, chest open, shoulders back, head level. Not exaggerated, just grounded. Which one seems more interesting to approach? Exactly. But posture does something even more important than optics. It changes how you feel inside. When your chest is open, your breathing becomes deeper. Deeper breathing steadies your voice. A steadier voice creates calm. Calm creates presence. It's a chain reaction, and it starts with how you stand. Athletes know this. Performers know this. Men who command rooms know this. Simple habit. Before walking into any room, take 2 seconds. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, take one slow breath, then walk in. The body leads, the mind follows. Signal 3. Your eye contact. This is where most men either disappear or overcorrect. Avoiding eye contact makes you look unsure of yourself. Holding it too intensely makes you look like you're trying too hard. The key isn't intensity, it's rhythm. When she speaks, maintain eye contact. You're listening. You're present. You're not scanning the room for someone better. When you speak, let your gaze move naturally. Glance away briefly, then reconnect. Relaxed, unhurried. And here's one technique worth remembering. When both of you stop speaking, most people instantly look away. Instead, hold eye contact for 1 second longer than feels normal. Then let a slight smile come. Not a performance, just the expression of a man who's comfortable in the moment. That 1 second creates quiet tension, and tension, handled correctly, is the spark of attraction. Signal 4. How you converse. Here's the mistake almost every man makes. He tries to impress, talks about what he does, where he's been, what he's achieved, and none of it works because she doesn't feel anything. Attraction isn't built by making someone think highly of you. It's built by making someone feel something. This next shift is simple. But most men never make it. Stop performing. Start being curious. Instead of, "So what do you do?" ask, "What do you actually enjoy doing when work isn't in the way?" Instead of, "I love traveling," ask, "If you could disappear somewhere for 2 weeks right now, no plans, just go, where would it be?" Questions like that pull people into their imagination. And when someone feels something good in a conversation, they associate that feeling with the person they're talking to. That person should be you. Signal 5. Having a spine. This one matters more than most men realize. Constant agreement isn't kindness, it's weakness. And it shows. When you agree with everything, you become predictable. Predictable is safe. Safe is forgettable. The men who hold attention are the ones with real opinions, who push back calmly, directly, without aggression. She said something you disagree with. You look at her and say, "I actually see that completely differently." Then you tell her why, steadily, without needing her to agree. That's not arrogance, that's backbone. And backbone is attractive because it signals one thing clearly. This man doesn't need your approval to feel good about himself. That quality draws people in every time. Signal 6. The approach. Here's where most men lose before they even start, and it has nothing to do with what they say. They freeze. They wait for the perfect moment. They rehearse the perfect line. And the moment passes. The best openings are not clever. They're just honest. Walk over. Make eye contact. Say something direct. "Hey, I saw you and thought I'd come over and introduce myself." That's it. Confidence isn't in the words, it's in the fact that you walked over at all. If you want something more situational, use the room. At a bar. I can't decide if this place has great energy or just loud music. At an event. How do you know the host? At a cafe. I've been staring at this menu for 5 minutes. It should not be this complicated. Natural conversation is always easier to sustain than a scripted opener because you're not performing. You're just talking. Signal 7. The discipline of comfort. Attraction can only grow when comfort exists. The moment a woman feels pressured, rushed, or crowded, attraction stops. Immediately. So the goal of every interaction is a relaxed atmosphere. Keep your voice calm. Give space. Never move closer unless she moves closer first. Match her emotional energy. If she's calm, be calm. If she opens up, let yourself open up too. People trust people who feel like them, and trust is what allows attraction to deepen into something real. Signal 8. The exit. This is the signal almost nobody talks about, and it's the one that stays in her mind the longest. Most men stay too long. They keep talking until the energy slowly drains out, until she's quietly looking for a way out. Instead, end it while it's still good. I've really enjoyed this, but I need to get back to my friends. We should continue this another time. Then leave. 2 things happen in that moment. First, you signal that you have a full life, that this interaction, as good as it was, is one of many things competing for your time. Second, you leave the conversation unfinished, and the human mind cannot leave unfinished things alone. She'll think about it, what might have been said next, where it might go. You didn't chase, you didn't cling. You left her wanting more. The final principle. Everything in this video, the pace, the posture, the eye contact, the conversation, the backbone, the exit, all of it rests on one foundation. And it isn't technique, it's presence. Not the word people throw around loosely. Real presence, the kind that cannot be performed or faked for more than a few minutes. It comes from a man who is genuinely building something with his life, who walks into rooms not wondering what people think of him, because he's too focused on what he's creating to spend much time on that question. That man doesn't need a strategy for attraction. He becomes attractive by default. Presence is built in the gym at 6 in the morning when nobody is watching. It's built in the decisions you make when staying comfortable would be easier. It's built in the discipline of becoming someone worth knowing before you ever try to be known. The techniques in this video work. Use them, but understand what they're pointing toward. They are not shortcuts. They are the visible expression of a man who has already done the work on himself. Your action plan. Don't try to apply everything at once. That's how nothing changes. This week, pick one. If you struggle with anxiety in conversations, work on your pace. Every time you feel the urge to fill silence, pause instead. One breath, then answer. If you avoid eye contact, practice the 1-second hold in every conversation this week. Not just with women, with everyone. If you agree with everything to keep the peace, find one moment each day to state a calm disagreement. Something small. Build the habit of having a position. If you've never approached first, do it once this week. One approach. Simple and direct. The words don't matter. The decision to move does. If you always stay too long, end one conversation this week while it's still good, before it needs to end. Walk away first. One signal. 1 week. One real change. Then come back and add another. That's how this works.